Unfortunately for football fans across the country, it is official. On Friday, the NFL owners announced they are locking out the players after the two sides failed to reach an agreement. The players' union decertified and instead is taking its chances in court. An antitrust lawsuit is in the works against the NFL. While the players and owners go back and forth, the trickle-down effect is already being felt by disgruntled fans, and it's likely the impact won't stop there. John Maroon with Maroon PR joins us this morning with a look at the lockout. Bad news. Good morning.
What a mess. Good morning.
All right, so will there be football, do you think, in 2011? Yeah,
there'll be football. There's too much on the line. There's too much at stake. At some point, they'll figure it out.
How do you not figure out $9 billion? I mean, it's got to be enough to go around, you think.
I think there is, and I think they will. Right now, there's not a lot of pain. We're before the season. The athletes aren't getting checks yet. This is a normal offseason for them in terms of payment.
Yes.
So until camp schedules start, so things get a little closer, so they start feeling that pressure. You're not going to really get going seriously.
Well, the pressure, the owners are saying, look, we're facing financial hardships. There's been economic downturns. We're not making the money. The players are saying, okay, if that's true, prove it to us. Show us your financial records. But they don't want to do that.
Well, look, they're private businesses. It's not publicly traded. I wouldn't do it. If I owned a company, I wouldn't do it. But at the same token, they shouldn't be running around saying the sky is falling. It's clearly not. Everyone's clearly making a lot of money, so they got to figure it out. I don't think if I, as a business owner, I would ever open my books unless I was publicly traded. At the same token, I wouldn't be trying to sell this bill of goods that I'm losing my shirt.
Well, so what has to happen now, based on where we are, in order for there to be a full football season next year?
Well, they have to get back.
Later.
Yeah, we got a couple of months, and they got to get back after it. But like I said earlier, they're not feeling a whole lot of pressure just yet. I think once players will start getting nervous about their paychecks, then you might start seeing some movement. The union has a guy named DeMaurice Smith leading the negotiations. Really smart, really savvy guy. The decertification was a shot across the bow and might get things going again.
All right, so while we're in this lockout, what can and can't be done in terms of what the players can do? They're not practicing right now.
Much.
They won't do a lot of...
That's right, yeah. Communication between the players, the coaches, and the team, non-existent. It's really in a shutdown mode right now. So it's really an uncomfortable place to be. And, you look at the Ravens, you want to know that your coaches and your players are communicating, they're talking. The smart players, I'm sure, are working out just like they always do. But, the normal communication, we hope. But the communication is not there. And it's not unnerving yet, but it's going to be pretty soon. Okay,
the fans are upset because, we just feel and want the game and are upset that all of this is going on. But beyond just the emotion of it, talk about the trickle-down effect, the impact on the economy, and just what it will do specifically here in Baltimore if we don't have Ravens.
Well, there's so much. I mean, from the bar owners all around town who get full house and really count on that, to the people that work the concessions at M&T Bank Stadium, parking. There's so many restaurants, tourism. There's so many people that are impacted by this directly and indirectly that it's almost hard to wrap your head around. And the bottom line is, this is what America does on Sundays.
Yes.
It will get worked out. I'm supremely confident. If it doesn't, somebody needs their head examined.
Look, I became a football fan when I came here and started following the Ravens. You can't take that from me now. I mean, I'm hooked, so I wouldn't know what to do. All right, we don't have to worry too much until we get to July. But do you think? What's your best guess? We're going to have this figured out by then.
I think we will.
Okay.
I just, as you alluded to earlier, we have a $9 billion pie. They will figure out how to do it. They got smart people on both sides of the table that fully understand what's at stake here.
Okay.
I think we're going to play.
All right. I hope so. Thanks,
Me
John.
too.
Appreciate it. Well, coming up.